right. Sean Zattel here with my man Robert Garcia, one of the best trainers in the game. And man, Robert, refresh my memory. Who do you have on this card? Because you got so many fighters, I lose track.
Yeah, I have so much fighters. I have Fiero on this card against Pitbull. This is my first time working with Fiero. His manager, promoter approached me. They're in Tijuana. They're not very far, so they decided to do camp in Riverside with us. So yeah, he's been training, already started sparring, and gonna be in the best shape of his life for this fight. I think he's gonna be in great shape. We're gonna have to work out a good game plan and go out there and try to take care of business.
Yeah, are you seeing an improvement in him from fight one? Like, did that give him a new level of confidence fighting at that level and going toe-to-toe with Pitbull?
I remember when the fight happened. I just enjoyed a great fight, very close fight, but it was just full of action. But now that I'm actually working with Fiero, I went back a couple of times to see the fight, study the fight, and see what we can do better. And definitely, there's a lot of things. Fighting Pitbull it's not like there's too much that you can't know about Pitbull. That's Pitbull. But he is a tough motherfucker. Pitbull's tough, strong, great heart. So you gotta beat him at that. You can't. There's no secret to what Pitbull does and what he doesn't, or if he's going to do something different. Because I don't think that's just his style. But very effective throughout his career, and made him a superstar, made him a world champion. So we can't deny that he's been successful. But there is a lot of things that we can do to improve Fiero's performance and come out with a win. I can't guarantee it's going to be an easy fight, but it's definitely going to be a very tough fight. But that's what the fans love. People love to see two warriors win or lose. Pitbull lost to Tank, and people still love him. He lost to Rayo, and people still love him. If you put up good fights, people are still gonna love you. Fiero's the same way. Fiero lost to Pitbull on a very close fight, and that's what they're making the rematch, because it was such a good fight and people loved it.
Yeah, why do you think he was able? Because Pitbull, he's fought some of the hardest punchers in boxing: Rolly, Tank, Rayo. But Fiero hurt him in a way they couldn't. Why do you think that was?
Because Fiero has a great power, man. Now that I'm working with him, man, he's crazy power, man. He's got great power. We just need to correct. A lot of fighters are very strong physically, and I could tell you a perfect example. Just recently, I'm also working with God damn.
Is it Mexican fighter, black fighter?
Yeah, Mexican fighter from Chihuahua.
Oh.
Just fought at the Anaheim Pond, man. Duarte.
Oscar Duarte. Yeah.
I know. I got so many fighters, man. Oscar Duarte. Plus, I forget a lot of shit now.
I made a joke. I said, I think Robert's training me next week.
I was a boxer, and I forget a lot of shit too. So sorry, because I couldn't remember Oscar Duarte, But yeah, Oscar Duarte. Look, when he came to us, very strong, but a little rugged, But I think in the last couple of fights, people have seen a lot of improvement. His punches are a little more accurate, more correct, and that's even the power. It's even bigger now. So I'm trying to do the same with Fiero. Fiero is very strong, hits very hard, but I think with the right punches and connecting them right, I think the power increases a little bit more. So that's what we're gonna work with Fiero.
It seems like your philosophy, because you get a lot of guys who have experience coming to you already, is like little adjustments make big payoffs.
It's a small little differences that a lot of trainers don't see, a lot of trainers don't know, and a lot of fighters also don't realize the difference. But once they see it, and once they're part of it, they obviously they find out. It can make a big difference, and it's just little things that make a big difference. And I also can't say it's all me. I have my dad who's in the gym every day, giving us little advice. Mikey's still part of it, and Mikey's one of them that had great power, but wasn't like the strongest fighter out there.
Right.
But his power was good. Why? Because he was very accurate, and his punches were very, very, very firm at the moment, and that's why he was able to have a lot of knockouts, because of just the way his punches landed and at the moment they landed. So I think that's something that I think we could say we have, that we find out about our fighters, that a lot of trainers don't.